In your opinion, why are many of the attorneys out there not using video to the extent that they maybe could?
I don't know personally because I don't have any statistics, but my strong suspicion is cost.
Okay.
Cost and if you will, the setup. In other words, having a conference room or having a facility sufficient to where you can actually go ahead and set up a camera. For example, many doctors' depositions are, the doctors say, I want the deposition taken in my office. Well, a lot of times you're sitting in a doctor's office which is 8 foot by 10 foot. The doctor is sitting at his or her desk and the attorneys are sitting opposite in 2 armchairs with laptops on their lap. In other words, it's not conducive to video. Or a lot of times depositions are taken in the break room or the employee's coffee room or whatever, and again it's just not conducive to actually having the deposition taken. If I want the deposition taken, I also go to the extent, if I'm out of state, setting up an actual conference room at a hotel or whatever, paying the cost for a room to make sure that it's properly set up. All of that takes a little pre-planning, all of that takes a little expense. So I think it's primarily expense. Now, there's the counterpoint to that I have heard from many attorneys. And the counterpoint to that is that they videotape every deposition, which I do not. I don't take very many depositions. If I'm taking a deposition, it's for a very specific reason. I have specific information I'm looking for, and I don't want to waste my client's time or money. But if I am doing litigation, I want the defendant or defendants in the case always on video. I always video them. Now, there are those who say, well, I purchased my own camera, I purchased my own little tripod, and I just set it up at the end of the table and I turn it on and I video all my own depositions. I'm not of that school, whether it's a product of my age or generation. Technologically, I don't think I'm that adept, but secondly, I don't think it's as professional. For example, with you here today, I see that I have a nice background in back of me, as opposed to clutter of shelves of books, or looking out a window, or people walking through the room with other idle chatter going on. I've actually seen videos where people are coming and going in the office and talking, and all of that's on the background of the video. I'm personally not adept enough to multitask to the point where not only am I taking the deponent's deposition, not only am I trying to understand what the deponent is telling me and react appropriately, not only am I trying to get in the points that I want to get in with the deponent, but now I'm worried about, is the camera on, is the camera off, is the sound working, is the angle of the camera correct? I mean, I've had a number of cases involving dental issues in which we've had the camera person videotaping the deposition zoom in on dental equipment, a handpiece, otherwise known as a drill, or drill bits, or that kind of thing, and have the dentist actually demonstrate what the dentist did as far as how it was held, how it was operating. That's very difficult to do while you're also trying to take the deposition. So my reason for doing it with a professional videographer is because I want a professional appearance. And I just think they can do their job much better than I can do it, and that's why they're there.
Good.